From beautiful, picturesque landscapes, warm, hardworking people, to rich potential in agriculture, shipping, mining, tourism, fishing, energy, banking, and finance, Maryland County has it all.
My name is George Proud. I'm the superintendent of Maryland County. I remember when the group came to build the road. Many of us, or our citizens, were doubtful as to actually have what we call Cote Road. They didn't want to believe. And then the work started. And when it started, then the rains came down. We live in the southeast. We got sometimes more than 6 months of rainfall. And it started to create a lot of difficulty for the company that was constructing the road. And because they were using the road, occupying it, and it was difficult for people to pass. I mean, I listened to people making a kind of negative statements about how slow the company was, in constructing the road. But as soon as they started to see, the light of the road, they started becoming excited. And when finally it ended, there was a lot of joy among all of us, among our citizens. So those distances that were like long and far are today very short. It makes it easy for all of us to travel between Harper and Pribo, from Pribo to Karloken.
Until 2020, bad road conditions formed barriers to social and economic development. Thanks to the African Development Bank, working in partnership with the Government of Liberia, Maryland is feeling the positive vibrations of growth.
My name is I am the current Minister of Public Works, Republic of Liberia. And it's great to have you to come so that we talk about the road projects in our country, specifically talking about projects that are being funded by the African Development Bank. The road between Fishtown and Harper, like many roads in the Southeast, has been a nightmare for our people. And so today, to find out, to realize that what was dreamed about in the past has now become a living reality. This is good news for Liberia. This is good news, I believe, for the African Development Bank. And this is good news for all of our people. So,
it is a feeling of rejuvenation and rebirth that is echoed in market grounds, schoolyards, and businesses throughout the region.
They're going to see that from Pribo, Exeter. Anyway, the road, been solving for the road problem, but now we give all the glory that the road is getting better. All goods are coming from the river right now.
My name is just me from Harper. I love the road too much. If I go, I can just tell motorbike, just take down with me and just carry me straight.
School children dressed in clean, crisp uniforms are no longer dusted by passing trucks, motorbikes, and other vehicles struggling to make their way on dusty roads riddled with potholes.
My name is Aninti Slawion, the principal of Cape Amos High School. I'm so glad that you are here today to interview me concerning the roads. We are grateful to God first because He gave us the opportunity, and we're also thankful to the Liberian government for constructing our road. Unlike before, when we had the mud road, coming to Maryland was a challenge even during the dry season. Of course, we know that the road is not yet completed, but from what we see, just 2 weeks ago, two NTA buses entered Maryland, and that had not happened before because of the bad road.
My name is Dr. Ray Wilson, W-R-E-H-W-I-L-S-O-N, and I'm the president of Tubman University. I understand you're talking about the road. If you've been here 4 or 5 years ago, you'll see the difference. Life has changed in this part of the country. With respect to the university, our students who leave from Plebo to Harper, their lives are being impacted. Imagine getting to campus without dust or mud all over you.
This project signals a new dawn for the county. At the outset of his presidency, His Excellency Dr. George Manneh Weah stated that one of the main goals of the Pro-Poor agenda for development was increasing national connectivity through road construction. Maryland County is set to be the beginning of this massive undertaking.
My name is Richmond Harding, and I'm the project coordinator for the Fishtown Harper Road Project. This project is a $57 million project funded by the African Development Bank.
My name is Cote. I'm the Deputy Project Coordinator of the Fishtown Harper Road Project. So this project was signed in 2013, approved by the Board of the African Development Bank, and through that the Government of Liberia has been working on it through the implementation of the Ministry of Public Works. So at the Ministry of Public Works, you have the Project Implementation Unit, which is a unit that is basically responsible for the day-to-day running of the project. So we work along with the Civil Works Contractor, China Railway number 5. We also work along with the Supervision Consultant, who is the client's engineer, Competent Engineering. We also work with other stakeholders on the project because we are not just implementing the civil works, but we have other consultancy services. For instance, like the HIV and the AIDS, gender, Ebola awareness on malaria on the project, wherein they go in on a quarterly basis to, carry on awareness on the project on the danger of AIDS, malaria, also giving some aspect of safety awareness on the project. They do carry out some voluntary testing at various health centers within the project location. And there are a lot of statistics as far as the project is concerned with in the area of the HIV and the AIDS component. We also have the technical road safety audit on the project. So basically just an international firm that was hired on the project to look at technical aspect of the project. So they will look at the design, they will look at cost, they will look at quality, quality control and quality assurance. So they also do come in intermittently within the period of 7 months. They go on site and see what is happening, do some testing, take samples from the road, from the bridges, and whatever that is required as per the terms of reference, and they conduct their own tests, come up with recommendations for the client, and these documents are shared with the Ministry of Public Works and the bank. And in action through that, we at the PIU we monitor the action and ensure that most of the recommendation that needs to improve the quality of the road have been implemented by the consultant and the contractor.
On September 5th, 2013, the Government of Liberia signed an agreement with the African Development Bank for funding of what would be the Fishtown Harper Road. The Fishtown Harper Road forms part of a road transport network that will give access to Southeastern Liberia, as well as the greater ECOWAS region and Mano River Union states of Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, and Sierra Leone, thereby enhancing Liberia's future economic and social development. At a total cost of $55.4 million, the Fishtown Harper Road Project covers a total of 66 kilometers, 50 running from Karloken to Harper City, and then 16 running from Harper to Cavalla Customs. The asphalt road was constructed over the course of 3 years by the China Railway No. 5 Engineering Company Limited.